Sometime last week, we covered the extreme backlash that Wallo was getting for comments he made about black businesses during a business conference that was being ran by my guy, Mr. Phenomenal. Now, a lot of people had issue with what Wallo stated.
That AP on my hand, see Terrell the go fan. All these pussies got no motion.
Sometime last week, we covered the extreme backlash that Wallo was getting for comments he made about black businesses during a business conference that was being ran by my guy, Mr. Phenomenal.
And we reacted to that, so y'all go check the video out, you know what I'm saying? Like, he spoke the truth. He spoke the truth up in that motherfucking video. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what the fuck it is, bro. But I'm gonna let Flacco keep explaining the situation, because it's crazy, bro.
A lot of people had issue with what Wallo stated.
I'm black. No black people. Nobody gives a about that. Kill that,
bro.
How? If you got a good business or you don't, all that nobody want to hear that.
For real.
That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean?
Hell yeah, like it's all that shit up to par, bro. You know what I'm saying? You steady yelling, support me, woo woo, this and that and the third. But is your priority straight? That's the real question. Is your shit set in line, bro? Like how it's supposed to be. Like how business supposed to be ran. Because if that's not the case, why the fuck would I support you? Keep it a million with you, and he's not wrong. Y'all leave Unc alone, bro. Like, get off Unc heels, bro. Unc be coolin' for the most part. Y'all mad because he keeping it real, bro. He telling the truth. We always yelling and hollering, support each other and this and that. Like, come on, G.
Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material good? Come on. Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people. No, I support consistency, baby. Yeah, man. Fuck what color you is. I'm spending my money. Y'all got the paper?
Yeah, it's about putting in that work, nigga. Like, it's about running your business the right way. You know what I'm saying? Every day you getting up doing what you supposed to do to make that motherfucker flow right. That's what it's about. But all that, you know what I'm saying, bad customer service and this and that, ain't nobody finna support you, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, we not doing that because of the color of your skin, bro. We not doing it because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we doing it because it's a right thing. Like, you want motherfuckers to come to you righteous, bro. Keep it a million with y'all.
Spend the millions where the I want to spend it at. Brothers, Porsche, Ferrari, Linda, I'm going to do what the I want to do while I'm here. But I'm going to tell you one thing, I ain't going to be finessed off some black shit. But one thing about it, 70% of you is not going to make it. I'm not no motivational speaker that talk this dope shit. I'm the number one in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I mean millions, and I mean millionaires, baby. You understand? I come from the ghetto.
I personally didn't find not one thing wrong with what Wallo said, but a lot of people did, and he got a lot of backlash. But a few days went by.
I don't understand why. Like, it's the truth, bro. Like, why would I support you if your shit ain't up to par? If you not standing on business? Because if you're not professional, bro, I'm not gonna want to chop with you. I'm not gonna want to rock with you, bro. That's just like you shopping off the weed man. He's selling Reggie, bro. Is you gonna keep shopping off him, bro? No, cause the weed trash. What the fuck? That's just like you sitting up there paying for a subscription for Netflix. You know what I'm saying? And they not giving you your full package. You still gonna rock with them? You still gonna rock with them? Like, that's what I'm saying, G. That's all he's saying. It's about having good ass customer service, bro. Good quality, good products, bro. To have your shit flowing. That's all he's trying to say. But if you ain't got them things, bro, a motherfucker ain't gonna want to support you, G. Keep it a million with you.
It felt like it was slowing down, but then Tariq Nasheed picked up the story, and he was able to galvanize a lot of people to go against Wallo. Now, Tariq Nasheed had a huge issue with what Wallo said about black businesses at the business conference.
And then another thing, too, we always tearing each other down. We always tearing each other down instead of just sitting back and taking criticism for what it is. He wasn't hating none of that shit. He was just keeping it real. So how did y'all find that he's being anti-black? Because I seen a few comments and shit. How? That's what I'm saying. You motherfuckers like that, to me, ain't got no brain, bro. They ain't got no mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to think outside the box into other terms. I'm keeping it a million with y'all. Listen to your boy. And that's where you fuck up at in life. Keep it a million with you. That's just like if you sit up here and call Stanley Steamer, bro. You tell them that you want your carpets clean. I'm talking about you don't want no stains on there, none of that. And you come home and there's stains on your motherfucking carpet. How you gonna feel? They talking about they top notch in the country. They talking about they can get rid of the water damage, all types of shit, whatever the fuck you got going on. They talking about they can get rid of that shit, but it's still there. How you gonna feel about that? I'm just saying. Keep it a million with you. That's just like if you sit up here and pay a motherfucker to cut your grass and shit, and they just half-ass cut it. They just cutting patches through that motherfucker. How you gonna feel? You gonna be cool? Like, you gonna be happy with the service or what? I'm just saying, man, but motherfuckers don't see it like that. They thinking Wallo trying to attack, and no, he's not, bro.
And here's what Tariq Nasheed had to say.
I already know where that bullshit comes from. But the thing is, a lot of people overcompensate to appear objective. See, when black folks start over criticizing black businesses to appear like they're fair and non-biased, they think that being extra harsh is going to show that they're not playing favorites. But yeah, they don't apply the same objectivity to Arabs, Asians, or white businesses. They don't. They can sit up and pretend they do. They don't.
But that's how you feel, brother.
I don't want to hear how bad a black business is, yet you go to the janky Chinese corner store, they ain't really popping like that all the time. You go to the Asian nail shop, they got buckets of water and a mop in the back. It's not a pristine place. You know, they do your nails good, which is cool, but it's...
But, brother, where did you take this? Where did you find it? Like, what he was saying out his mouth. Where did you find it as he was hating, like, black motherfuckers? Like, he was hating his own kind. Where did you find that at up in there? Because... to me, I didn't see, I couldn't find where he was hating at. That's just my opinion. I couldn't find where he was hating at. To me, he was just keeping it real and expressing like what it is and what goes on. It's the truth. We always hollering, support me this, support me. But the business ain't right. The business ain't up to par. Rude ass customer service, like, shit like that, bro. That's just like if you pull up to, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucking place called Sweet Barbecues, right? I'm just throwing it out there, bro. I'm just naming up some shit. Sweet Barbecues, bro. And you tell them that you want, like, you know what I'm saying, your ribs saturated in barbecue sauce. And you get your order and shit, and your shit not saturated in barbecue sauce like how you want it. How you gonna feel? You know what I'm saying? It's dry, it's hard when you go to bite. Like, damn. How are you gonna feel? I'm just saying, man.
With black businesses, boy, everything, the floor has to be swept. Everything has to be in pristine condition.
Tariq, my guy, man. But I found this super hilarious because when the Wallo clip began to go viral, he like shared a picture of Wallo with the title, "Where is Wallo's family from?" So Tariq Nasheed and them was trying to pass off Wallo as an immigrant, as a non-FBA, and they're trying to say that because he's a non-FBA, he's attacking black American businesses. But then they had to find out that no, Tariq, no, like Wallo is not from Africa. He's not Jamaican. No, Wallo is from Philadelphia. He's black American.
Right.
So yeah, I just thought this was hilarious, man. But I feel like Tariq Nasheed, again, respectfully, because I like Tariq Nasheed, I think he's wrong on this situation.
Yeah.
Because with Wallo is speaking about the expectation. A black business will look you in your eyes and say, you're supposed to shop here instead of there.
Yeah,
because
like, don't spend your money at Walmart, nigga. Come to Stop in the hood. Shit like that. Don't go to Walmart, bro. Like, get the fuck on, bro. Like, I'ma spend my money wherever I want to spend it at. And if I think it's good quality and it's up to par, nigga, that's where my money's going. If your shit ain't up to par like how it's supposed to be, bro, and if the health violation people come in and they give you an F, nigga, I'm not going there. I'm sorry. I'm not going there, bro. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Keep it a million with you.
Black-owned business. Wallo is saying that's not enough. You have to give me something that's valuable for my dollar.
Hell yeah.
When I give you this $100, whatever you give me back has to be a mutual transaction.
Basically, am I going to get my full service, bro? Am I going to get what I'm expected, basically? Keep it a million with you. This goes back to what I'm saying, bro. You pulling up to a restaurant, bro. You order chicken fried rice, bro, for example. Chicken fried rice. Instead, nigga, they come out with some noodles. That ain't what you order, right? You order some chicken fried rice, right? So it's just like little shit like that. Or if you did order some shit, your shit burnt and dry, you ain't asked for that. You ain't asked for your shit to be burnt. You feel me? Like, you ain't asked for your shit to be dry. But I don't see how motherfuckers took it as him hating. I don't get how y'all like took that. I don't understand how y'all sat up there and got that message. I don't.
So when people go to, let's say, like the Asian nail shop, they usually leave that nail shop satisfied that their nails is done
Hell
right.
yeah, because they got the full service.
And they probably would ignore the other sanitary issues. So, like, he's just thinking about how being a black business is not enough. You have to come with something else. And I feel like people who are anti that message are people who want for a black business having the title of a black business to be enough and having no standards or no requirement for our own. And I think that's unfair, especially when it comes to me giving my dollar away.
For you to not shit on it, because the minute there's one little flaw, the black business gets shit on, and that we don't do that. I don't co-sign that. I don't co-sign that at all. And look, there's some people who do all of this stuff to be performative. They have a desire to please the dominant society, so they see like anti-black commentary as a way to gain approval from white audiences.
Like,
so bashing
wrong,
black
bruh.
businesses,
like you're wrong. Now I could say if he was like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, don't shop here, woo woo, this and that. I could see if he was on some fuck shit, but that wasn't no fuck shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, I can't sit up here and agree with you on this, sir. You feel me? Like, you just talking out your head. Do your homework on you being mad and you just saying whatever. Do your homework, bro. Like I said, it's motherfuckers like you who want a motherfucker to sit up there and support them because they black and shit. Like I said, bro, if the service is up to par and it's, you know what I'm saying, how I want it, how I expect it, bro, then it's cool. But if it ain't up to par and it ain't how I want it, bro, I'm not shopping. I'm sorry. I'm not supporting, bro. The fuck?
especially on public platforms, that's a sign of buffoonery to audition for the dominant society a lot of times, because they understand that's what the dominant society want to hear. And let's be real, there's a lot of people who got an ingrained respect for white or non-black institutions, and they simply don't give them the same criticism. You don't. I don't want to hear about how black businesses ain't doing this, black business don't be doing that. Listen,
I've noticed a trend whenever somebody black have a critique of black people, it always get treated as, oh, you only doing it because the white man put you up to it. Oh, you were trained. Yo, it's always treated as they're being put up to it. As if you can't have your own opinion. As if you having an opinion.
If you're not entitled. Should I say? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's wrong too. That's what's wrong, bruh. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, like, they allowed to speak how they feel. They're allowed to say what they want.
To be centered around whiteness when that's not always the case. No, like, not everybody is walking around Earth trying to appease the white folks, bruh. Some
Right.
people just have their own opinions.
For real.
Now, this man is at a business conference with a bunch of black folks in the building, giving them advice on how to run a reputable and a good business. He's telling them, hey, bruh.
What you want him to do? Sit up there and sugarcoat shit? You want him to keep it fake? Like, that's some backwards ass shit to me. I'm keeping it million with y'all. But that's how these motherfuckers think. They want him to keep it fake. They don't want him to keep it real, bro. So that's why he getting all this slander. I'm telling y'all, listen to your boy. Because he ain't being fake, they don't like that shit. They don't like it. I'm telling y'all.
Hey, bruh. If you are a black-owned business, stop relying on a title of black-owned business to acquire customers. Offer something that's unique to the market.
Right.
So he was giving game to black entrepreneurs. I don't think he was trying to cater to white folks, right? Because, bro, he could have gone to like a white business conference and told them that if that was the case. But no, he was giving game to black entrepreneurs, and he ain't even know he was being recorded. He was just speaking to an audience.
Family, I want y'all to listen to me. Y'all asses go to McDonald's. McDonald's messes up your order every goddamn time you go. All right? McDonald's, their ice cream machine never works. They're infamous for not having the ice cream machine working in many locations. They mess up your order. They don't put the right amount of fries in there. They mess your order up all the time. You still take your ass back to them. All right? Let's stop it. Every single one of you done been to McDonald's, they done mess your damn order up multiple times.
You missing the whole point, brother. Like, what are you talking about? You missing the whole point of what he trying to say. Keep it a million with you. Like, what the fuck?
And you know it. I had McDonald's mess up one of my orders a week or so ago. I had a fillet of fish and they didn't put the shit in there. You go to Popeye, they misplace your put it in the bag. They do it all the time. You go back. Now, if a black restaurant, they don't put enough forks and spoons. Oh man, but I ain't never going back this bull. Hell no, nigga. Hell damn, nigga. Let me write me a Yelp review about these niggas. That's something else.
Asking startup black companies to expect the same brand credibility as established businesses, to me, is just setting them up to fail.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
People would probably give McDonald's a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th chance because McDonald's have built brand credibility.
Right, and it's been around for years. You got to understand that, like, McDonald's ain't just get here the other day. I mean, he think McDonald's just got here the other day. Keep it a with you, like, no. Over time, they built up their motherfucking reputation. They built up what they was known for and shit. And that's how they became famous. I'm keeping a million with you. Listen to your boy.
Over the last 50 years or so.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody might give Gucci, the benefit of the doubt after the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, because they've built brand equity in the market.
For real.
Right? They've built credibility among consumers. And this is my first time walking into your shop and you give me horrible customer service. You get my order wrong. Well, guess what? I ain't had 50 years of pleasant experiences with you, bruh.
Hell yeah.
This is my first time in your restaurant. I'm probably gonna say, I'm probably not coming back. Opposed to, if Wallo is 40 years old, he probably has about 40 years of positive experiences at McDonald's. That sometimes can be a hit or miss, right? But those childhood memories, those memories as an adult, those memories, 40 years of memories build credibility for a brand. A black-owned business should never walk out the house thinking, I can mess up.
Yeah, that's something else.
And that's the problem, bro. They thinking like, you know what I'm saying, if I do this and I do that, I should be okay. And that's not the case, bro. Keep it a million with you. That ain't how that shit go. Nigga, like, you gotta build that shit. And understand that you just now starting off. You see what I'm saying? So you really gotta sit back and understand and take notes. Like, go back to your drawing board and figure out what you did wrong so you will know what to do next time. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah, no, we're not. The black businesses ain't gonna be on trial all the time. You just got to be the perfect business. No, 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 no. Yeah, that misplaced standard of perfection. Yeah, black businesses, you expect them to be flawless from day one with limited resources. That's the thing. They get limited resources. While white businesses and Asian businesses and others, they can go through trial and error. Nobody bats an eye. But that perfection expectation is an unfair narrative. It's rooted in the belief that black failure confirms racial stereotypes. And then people get into these performative respectability politics when it comes to black folks.
I'm gonna tell you why you feel like that, brother. It's because we lazy ass people. That's why you feel like that. I'm keeping the main with you. We don't want to get up and actually put in that work. But we want a motherfucker to support us and shit. Nah, nigga. That's just like with this YouTube shit. Every day, I'm busting my ass. You know what I'm saying? Getting up. Dropping videos every damn day. So if you're not supporting yourself, bro, like, how you expect a motherfucker to support you? So it's just like that. You feel me? Like, you gotta want this shit. Dead ass, bro. You gotta want it, bro.
This whole narrative that public shaming will motivate black business to do better. No, it won't. That's you just trying to get brownie points from white folks. That approach is not applied to other communities.
What?
That's not even the situation, nigga. Like Flacco was saying, bro. Everybody entitled to their own motherfucking opinions, and motherfuckers don't necessarily follow the white man's plans or whatever the fuck you trying to say, bro. What's wrong with getting advice from different races and shit?
From my car crash.
What's wrong with that, brother?
And I don't know if you could see this.
That's the problem too.
It's called the Case Connect.
We act like we can't get help from, you know what I'm saying, from different motherfuckers, bro. We act like we too good to ask for help and shit. Keep it a million with you, like, you don't know every goddamn thing. Everybody not perfect. What's wrong with asking for help? I'm just saying, man. That's the problem too.
Why do everything have to be centered around white people?
That's what I'm
How
saying.
come we can't have discussions that are honest, raw, and pure with our own? Because this wasn't an event that was being thrown by a white man. This event was being thrown by Mr. Phenomenal, a personal friend of mine, who's black, by the way. Who's a black millionaire.
And you a black man right now sitting up here tearing another black man down. And that right there is part of what he was talking about right there, bro. Keep it a million with you. So all you did was just prove his point on what the fuck he was saying, brother. Keeping it real. That's all you was doing.
How come we can't have conversations among ourselves that are raw and honest and pure without it being centered around whiteness, right? Like, yo, if I give a compliment to one of my own, you're not going to say, yo, oh, man, you only gave that compliment because, you know, you're trying to suck up to white folks. But when I give a critique is, no matter how valid the critique is, no matter how true and honest the critique is, hey, bro, that critique is centered around you trying to, like get close to the white folks.
Are you doing this because,
yo, that's just a bad message to send to me.
To the Asians
because essentially what we're saying is, no form of accountability is okay. No form of critique is okay. If you are a black-owned business and you're doing things the wrong way, we gotta shut up, give you our dollars, and be quiet.
Yeah.
Or else
sit back in silence.
we're working for white supremacists, and we're trying to butter up to the system. No, yo, that's not fair, bro. Like that's not fair to me at all, man. And yeah, we do understand, that some black-owned businesses struggle because they have limited resources. Yeah, but even with limited resources, bro, there are certain things that are supposed to be on point, like customer service is supposed to be on point. If you're offering a service, hey, maybe you don't have enough resources to meet the masses, but you should treat every customer with dignity and respect. Those are things that, hey, bro, when you walk into some black-owned businesses, bro, man, they ain't greeting you, is rude. You feel me? But that's.
You know what I'm saying? Like what you want and here and this and that. Like the energy just be low and shit. Like that shit ain't cool. Keep it a million with you. The energy be low, bro.
There are other very good black-owned businesses too, but I feel like limited resources is a conversation to be had, but it's not an excuse for everything, bro, because customer service is free.
For real.
You understand? Yeah, because it's not about really trying to fix them. It's about people just trying to get clout low key. But listen, a lot of people, they have disdain for the black community when they do all of these weird criticism. They just have disdain for the black community.
So why can't he keep it real? Why can't he have an opinion on how he feel about this shit? Like, brother, like, that's the problem right there, bro. Keep it a million with you.
Let's get real with it. Notice a lot of these people who get on social media and their whole shtick is tough love to the black community. They just gonna talk a gang of about how the black community ain't worth a damn, black businesses ain't worth a damn, the black community is lazy, all these people with all of these critiques about the black community.
Is, bro.
You notice something?
And you know it's the truth, G. You know we as black motherfuckers, our own kind, we are lazy, bro. We don't want to do shit. We don't want to put in the work. We want to do shortcuts and shit. Nah, nigga. It don't work like that, bro. It don't. Keep it a million with you. Nigga, that's how you fail in the long run, bro. You gotta do shit the right way for it to make sense. I'm keeping it a million with y'all. But these motherfuckers, they don't understand. We as black folks, we don't understand, bro. But like I said, and then another thing, we can't take criticism. The truth hurts, bro. Keep it a million with y'all.
A lot of them have these real weird criminal records. You notice that? A lot of these people have these criminal records. I mean, long, crazy criminal records where they've done some significant time in prison.
Hey, what does that have to do with supporting? What does that have to do with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get where I'm coming from, bro. Like I said, he just talking just to be talking. He not hearing Wallo for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just going off of what he seen in the comments, bro. Keep it a million with y'all. That's what he doing. He going off of what he seen in the motherfucking comments, bashing them and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he decided to join their ass, bro. That's all. And decided to upload a motherfucking video and shit. Keep it a million with y'all.
There's a few people like that. Wallo's one of these guys. From what I understand, he did some time in prison. So if you're coming from that side of the tracks, what type of black people are you interacting with? You understand? If those are the sides of the
that's another thing too, bro. We too quick to judge and shit. That's the problem right there too.
You're coming from, what type of black people have you been interacting with? You've been interacting with cutthroats and scammers and the dregs of society. So that's the lens you're viewing black society under.
If Wallo would have painted a broad brush of these black-owned businesses suck, these black-owned businesses have poor customer service, then I can understand why you would say that his experiences with sketchy people is tainting his view. But no, he just says, hey, bruh, if you're a black-owned businesses, just don't expect for us to give you our dollar just because you are a black-owned business. Right? You actually have to offer something that's useful. I think that's a great message. I don't think that's a bad message, but hey,
Me either, man.
y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all agree with Tariq and the
Y'all comment down below. Y'all give me y'all thoughts. What y'all think, man? I already told y'all my opinion. I don't think he was hating. You know what I'm saying? I think he was telling the truth. Keeping it real, bro. But till next time, y'all subscribe to my second channel. It's called Yo Terrell Reacting Again. Fire ass content being produced over there. Y'all really funny, man. Y'all go subscribe to my third channel, Terrell be hotboxing, man. I'm taking over with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I will be popping up pictures for my channels. Follow my links to my socials and shit. But other than that, love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. I'm out. Second channel for life with them, my nigga. It's a marathon. Y'all stay on y'all P's and Q's. Don't be out here lacking, man.